Hello. Welcome to another stream. Couldn't figure out what to do today, so we're digging sand. The good old usual. Let me just deposit all of this. You can see what I've been doing. Just finished this project. Hello ChessCube, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let's go get some shulker boxes and some shovels and start digging. It's just gonna be a chill stream today. Digging some sand. That's what I've got time for. Did you enjoy the new video? I worked very hard on it. Let's see, do I even have enough shulker boxes left? I only got those. All these are filled with random junk. And these are also just filled. Do I have enough shovels? Yeah, I got 6. That should be good. Let's go mine some sand. The good old usual streaming project. And we've made quite some progress as well. Last time I started digging this huge area out. This piece. So let's keep going on that. I think I will put down some shulker boxes right here. Hello Metamind, welcome. How you doing tonight? Did you enjoy the video? The hardcore video. It's new video day. Also a month since the last video. This one took a while to make. How much sand have we dug so far? 120,000. And it was like 60,000 when I started this project. Welcome back, ChessCube. Digging sand, as usual. This is what I do when I don't really have a project for stream. I just finished the video. Thank you, ChessCube. Just finished a video, so I don't really have... I'm not sure what the next video is gonna be, so I don't really have any like projects I need to be doing in the world. I don't really have any side projects. Like last time we played the maze, we played Hermitcraft. So yeah, just digging sand. Relaxing sand ASMR. And these are the streams where I get to talk to chat a little bit as well. So that's very nice. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. It was a weird video for me to make because there was just so many bumps in the road. I got sick during it, so yeah, it took a very long time, took a month to make, so the process was just a little weird that I didn't really know how it turned out until I then watched it back at the end of the editing process. And honestly, I'm quite happy with it. I thought it was one of my better videos, I'd say, and also one of my favorite builds, like, of all time. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. This has turned into just digging sand in a cave suddenly. I mean, sure, why not? Also, when I played the Hermitcraft maze, Copfans maze, I recorded it actually. And I don't know if any of you follow my second channel, but I'm gonna start posting on there soon. Like regularly. But I posted just a basically unedited video of me beating the maze. And for some reason, I have no idea how it works. It got 1,000 views. Let's make a side project for me, like a parkour map or escape prison thing. Chesscube, if you make a parkour map, I'll definitely play it on stream. If it's not too hard, that is. If I'm not gonna be stuck for 2 days. "24-hour stream stuck inside the prison." But yeah, for some reason, I haven't uploaded a single video to my second channel for 3 years. Bye bye, Metamine. Have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by. I haven't uploaded anything to that channel in literally 3 years. And then suddenly 1,000 views on a 55-minute unedited video with just a screenshot for a thumbnail. Just when you think you understand YouTube, it throws something like that at you. I have quite a few projects. Honestly, I have more ideas for the second channel than I have for the main channel. The main channel is just so hard to create videos for because I feel a lot of pressure going into it because the videos have to be up to a certain standard, while on the second channel now I feel a certain pressure because I've gotten 1,000 views on the first video. How do I top that? But I have a lot of ideas for just simple videos that will take me like 2 hours to make. Just if you want... My goal there is to basically create second screen content. Like something you just watch for fun in the background. So for example, just videos of me playing Minecraft maps, maybe cut from streams. I want to do a series over there of basically learning redstone, because I used to be quite good at redstone. But these past years, there's so much new stuff and I don't know how any of it works. So I had this idea to do like a little series of just starting out with the basics. Can I build a 3x3 piston door, for example? So starting there, and then going, can I build a 4x4 piston door? Can I build code lock? And then basically just learning with the audience. Next video will probably... I collected a double chest of dead bushes in Minecraft. Sounds like something I'd do. As dumb as it sounds, I have had the idea for a video of collecting 1 million sand. I still just... It's just such an absurd idea for a video, but I feel like it's a good streaming project. I still just don't really know how I would make it interesting in a 10-minute video. That's the problem. Because it's literally just digging sand. But I'm already about an eighth of the way there. I've dug 125,000. This is ASMR for you. Turn it into a serious 1 million sand that actually... Honestly, that could be fun. Collect 1 million sand. And then the second is not just smelting 1 million sand, but building the biggest super smelter. And then it's also an XP farm. So first video is mining 1 million sand. Yeah. Making too many white glass panels. Well, then I'd also need a million bone meal. Or not a million. How much would I need? 125,000 bone meal. Then I might also need a bone meal farm. But imagine this, just mining 1 million sand. Then, so that's a video on its own. Then second video is creating the biggest super smelter. And then you make like a giant fuel farm, maybe bamboo farm to fuel the super smelter, and then smelt the million sand, and then you get god particles of XP. This is the stupidest idea ever, but I kind of like it, to be honest. Thank you, Chesscube. I'll write it down. Yeah, sometimes you give some good ideas. I appreciate it. Always looking for something new. Honestly, it feels like I'm just perpetually out of ideas for this channel. Yeah, I was joking too, Chesscube, but then honestly, I started to kind of like the idea. I like the ideas that are a bit ridiculous. A bit stupid. The next video I'm going to be making soon is gonna be the video about real life money in Minecraft. And then I think a good continuation of that might be to build a giant gold farm. Because gold is very valuable. But I would really like to also do some building videos, like the one I've just done. I really do enjoy just building instead of... Most of my videos is just making farms. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chescube, but instead of a cactus farm, just smelting the million sand, because that's like part 2 of the video. So just massive super smelter, and then something to for fuel, and then smelting the million sand. And then also I get a million glass, which is a lot. Too much, maybe. Honestly, this idea is... It's so stupid, but I think I might just do it. Yeah, then maybe eventually hook it up to a cactus farm. That could also... That's actually also an idea I have in my notepad. Just building a cactus farm that's like absurdly big. Like a 1,000,000 block cactus farm. Because again, it's something that I can do on live stream. Which is really... I really want to do most of my like video projects, big projects. I want to do it on live stream because that's just productive. And those big grindy projects, like the one I've just been doing, it's hard for me to really do that on live stream because I record a lot of clips throughout, and that's just like my work process. A lot of the resource gathering have been done on live stream. Build a rabbit farm. The rabbit farm is one that I haven't checked off on my list of all the farms, so I'm probably gonna build a rabbit farm at some point. I have the little ongoing project of building every farm, of course. That's an old video as well. When I started that project. I feel like I went into this live stream with like 0 ideas of what I want to do for my main YouTube channel. I have so many ideas now. I just gotta get working. But now we just gotta collect 1 million sand. Is Rabbit Farm, is that like a hard farm to build? I don't really know how rabbit farms work. I would think if you just build a passive mob farm, like a big one in a biome where rabbits spawn, that should work. If you want to make it like fully automatic, of course. If you don't just want a farm for breeding rabbits. Okay, now with the 1 million sand ideas, this has suddenly gone from just a weird stream to actually making a video stream, because now I'm making 1 million sand video. You should be a farm designer. I'm not sure I'm good enough for that. I used to do a bit of farm designing, but the people that do that are just absolute geniuses, honestly. I think it could be fun to like design a few farms here and there for my own use, but to farm like, or to design like a farm that is good enough that everyone wants to use it, you have to just, it has to be so optimized. From every subscriber I get from this video, I mine 1 million sand. A good way to farm subscribers. I have seen some people do that where it backfired though. I know Mugswamp, super flat YouTuber, he did it where he had to mine 50 million dirt and he's still going. Like, don't underestimate it. 1 million sand, that's a big project. Also, I need my texture packs back on. How much sand have we dug so far? 127,000. I need to change shovel. Hello, Metamine. A question. Shoot. Please ask. Why are you mining sand? That's a hard question to answer. Because I want to, I suppose. No, well, for real, I actually just talked about it. I think I'm going to do a video of mining. It's the stupidest video in history, but basically mining 1 million sand. And don't ask why I'm making that video, just because I can. Why not mine sand? It's just I started because it's just like a chill project on stream where I can actually engage and talk to chat. And now I think I've just gotten addicted to mining sand, honestly. Yeah, 1 million sand is a lot. We've done 128,000 so far. So we got to do 8 times more. Maybe I have to do just like... Okay, I don't want to promise anything, but maybe in December, like a weekend, a 12-hour stream of just mining sand. Not like just mining sand, but mining sand and then some distractions. It will be like an hour more metamine. So like one and a half hour total. I haven't got that much time today to stream. So I just thought I'd do a shorter one. So about an hour to go. Chesscube, that's what the second channel is for. ASMR sand videos, that's my strategy. That's the real plan. Let me give you some ASMR. Even louder. Okay, and turn it back down. I hope you enjoyed your little half a minute of ASMR. If the desert biome runs out of sand, what will you do? I don't think it will run out of sand. It is a very, very big desert, this one. I think there's gonna be a million sand. If it does run out of sand, then I think I've completed my goal. Yeah, mine another desert. I won't stop until I have destroyed every desert in this world. I won't stop until I have destroyed every desert in every world. No desert can survive. And red sand, of course. Yeah, it's a very, very big desert. It's genuinely quite impressive. Also, there's desert over here. But it is like a very, very big desert. Minus 1100 to... It's a 2000 block wide desert. So it's gonna be hard to run out of sand. It's gonna take a while, definitely. A fight between me and red sand. Sounds like you got a good imagination, Chesscube. I think I'm gonna have to go AFK at my shulker farm a bit. Because I'm genuinely just running out of shulker boxes. I've mined too much sand. That's a problem. Also, just imagine if I genuinely actually mine 1,000,000 sand. How many shulker boxes that would actually take to store that? Like 500 shulker boxes full of sand. That's like hard to carry or hard to travel with. If I want to move all that sand from like my base or storage system to a super smelter, it would be like so many trips. Should we calculate? Shouldn't be that hard. Isn't it like 1,700 items or so in a shulker box? That'd be like 600 shulker boxes. Just rough estimate 600. No, that's the thing, Metamind. I don't actually have 600 shulker boxes. I keep running out of shulker boxes. My shulker farm, I do have a shulker farm, but it's broken right now, so I think I have to go fix my shulker farm. Or maybe even just build a new one. 579. I was not far off with the 600 guess. I think we mine like 20,000 sand an hour. That's like around my average. So if I did a 12-hour stream of basically just mining sand, let's just say I did 10 hours, that would be 200,000. So I would have to do 5 10-hour streams of just mining sand. That's so stupid. That's literally 50 hours of work. But here at the Gabushiba channel, we like stupidity. If it's not stupid, then you're doing something wrong. That's 5 shulker boxes. Oh, 7. 7 out of 579. I think if I did a 12-hour stream, it would have to be... Oh no. Oof, I thought my game just crashed then. That was scary. It would have to be like breaks with something other than just mining sand. I think for the viewers' sake, there have to be a lot of easy advancement breaks and maybe mini games on Hypixel or something like that, just to get a break from mining sand. I can't imagine having to watch 12 hours of mining sand. Yeah, my game crashed in the video and I lost all my items. It was really annoying. So that's why I got really scared just then when I thought it crashed. I've got PTSD from crashing. Also, I'm just so terrified of losing the world. I should probably do another backup. I do a backup like basically every video, but I should probably do it more often. If I lost this world, I wouldn't quit YouTube, but I'd be very sad. I also don't know what I would talk about for 12 hours if I just mine sand. I'd have to get like a plan of just topics. To keep everyone entertained for 12 hours. Yeah, I remember that, that's mine. Did not die. That's good for him. Also, something pretty cool. This world is soon reaching 3-year anniversary. I'm not sure of the exact date. I wonder what was the date when I uploaded the first video to this channel. I think that was probably like a week after I started the world. Shovel, good call. I'll have to change that when I get back. Thanks for reminding me. I think what I'm going to do to celebrate 3-year anniversary is I want to do a little world tour on my second channel. Just an unedited video of everything I've built around this world. Yeah, I saw SB737. I think that's 737. That's the thing when you've been making hardcore videos for so long. Like, he's literally done everything in the world. You just run out of ideas. I think he's just like, he's burned out with the world. Honestly, I respect how he did it. He wanted to get a break from the world. But he didn't want to just delete it forever. So just like, take like a half a year vacation from the world and then get a good video as well. Blame the system, not the man. It works. But yeah, when you've done literally everything, you've played in the same hardcore world for 10,000 days. You don't have that many ideas left. Let's change this shovel so it doesn't break. Let me just fill up one shulker box so I can keep this more organized. I'm already running out of shulker boxes. This is a problem. Make a village in every biome. That could be a fun, like, little series. I want to do some smaller projects as well. I feel like the hardcore YouTube niche is basically just who can build the absolute biggest projects. And like, I'm guilty of that as well. Mining 1 million sand, building the ultimate farm. But something like a little more just relaxed and what the everyday player actually does. Obviously still like a big project and a fun video. That's not what I'm saying, not like go small, but it doesn't have to be like the greatest every time. Maybe a project that I can do in a few days of building and a few days of editing. Which would also mean more videos. That would mean that maybe I can make a video once a week instead of once a month. I also really want to start building more in this world. I've wanted for the longest time to do like a medieval village. Hello Algo, why do I need more sand? People are starting to suspect that I'm going a bit crazy. I think you're like the third person to ask why I'm just mining sand. I don't have a good answer. I want to mine 1 million sand, that's the goal. Why? Because I think it would make for a good title of a video. I mined 1 million sand. I don't have a better answer than that. I just like mining sand, honestly. Not very far. 135,000. So still quite a bit to go. But just... I've been thinking about, or I've been just been talking about maybe doing like a 10-hour stream of mining sand. Which would probably be like 200,000 sand. So that would be a good boost. And then also just these... like... This is what I do when I don't really know what to do on stream. I just go and mine sand. So I think it's doable. It's not gonna be like a project that I put my full focus on, but... just like a side project. I haven't had any voice cracks all this time. Now that you mention it, I'm probably gonna start having voice cracks. I don't like all of this sand, just all this that I leave behind, but I don't think there's like a good way to negate it. Oh no! The rabbit. Yeah, that's a good way to see it, but just like it takes too much time to go back and collect it. That's time wasted where I could be mining sand. Do you have a death wish or something? I think it's more effective to just keep mining instead of going back and collecting old sand. You played GD or you played Geometry Dash? I used to play that. that a bit. 84 to 100 on an extreme demon. That's impressive. Which one was it? I actually used to play a little bit. Well, not a little bit. I used to play quite a lot, but many years ago. Don't really play anymore. Still, this seems like a daunting project, mining 1 million sand, but I was at 120,000 when I started, and now I'm 136. It's not a lot, but just steady progress. It's gonna take quite a while. Prismatic, I don't know that one. I have like 50% or something on Cataclysm, and that's the only art level that I'm sort of good at, but I don't really play anymore. Do I hate Stealer Brain Rot? I don't... You have to... The thing you have to understand with me is I'm kind of a boomer when it comes to Brain Rot. I have no idea what Stealer Brain Rot is. One of my friends explained it to me, but I didn't understand it. I don't know what it means. I don't know what 6-7 means. I don't know any brain rot. I just don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. $40 minutes, 60. I feel like that's too much. Maybe I had more at the start, because I think like 20,000 is my hourly rate, around there. That's something we should test though. Look at all this sand. All of this area used to be just sand. Let's start on this part. All of that used to be sand, and I'm only an eighth of the way. What a stupid project. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Algo. What does 6-7 mean? I don't understand, and I also don't want to understand, to be honest. Also, I would just like to say, 3 viewers in the stream, only 1 like on the stream. That's strange. If you're enjoying, please like the stream. It helps me out. Two likes. Okay. My bad. But maybe we could make it 3 likes. 4 likes. Wow, thank you guys. The problem with saying like 20,000 an hour of sand is that I also have to do other things, like I have to start the stream, I have to repair my tools. Okay, starting my stream is stupid. But I have to like repair my tools, get shulker boxes, store the sand. So with all that taken into consideration, it's probably gonna be more work. So maybe like 15,000 an hour. Maybe if I just mine sand, it could be like 25,000. But then there's just other things that takes it down. This is a nice place to mine sand. It's just so flat. Also, I'm not going all the way down. Yeah, 50 hours. This is a project I would never do this if I didn't stream. But it's such a good project for stream. It's like being double productive. I'm streaming and making video at the same time. I think after this, I might have to go see if I have any more shulker boxes anywhere. It's honestly kind of a problem. Yeah, there's probably better tasks that I could be doing, Algo, but hear me out here. This is the long game. First, we mine 1 million sand, and that's a video. Then we build the world's biggest super smelter. Then we build the biggest fuel farm to fuel the super smelter, and then we smelt the 1 million sand into glass to get the God Orb. That's the plan. To get the God XP Orb. So really what I'm doing right now is I'm doing 4 videos by mining sand. This is the long game. Also, honestly, I think this is like what an addicted person does. I start trying to explain my addiction. I just like mining sand. Like, to be honest, I just like it. There's better ways to mine sand. How do you mine sand better? Yeah, I know, Algo, I realized. I just don't want to talk about it. But then again, mining 100,000 extra sand is that a bad thing? That means I get to mine more sand. Like Algo, if you smelt a lot of items in a furnace, the more items you smelt, you get when you destroy the furnace or take something out of it, you get more XP from it. So if you smelt like 30,000 items. I don't know how much you actually have to smelt, but like an absurd amount. You get the biggest XP orb you could possibly get, and it's I don't know how big it is exactly, but yeah, like you get a super good XP orb which has like 50 levels. I'm just waffling. I have no idea how much it actually is, but you get like 50 levels. So smelting 1 million sand. Yeah, the thing is, Metamind, if I use TNT, it won't count for this statistic here. And I do really want it to say that I have mined 1 million sand. Because if I just use TNT, like I have mined like 2 million, no more. I have mined a few million blocks over here. Let me show you. In this little project here, this is a few million blocks, but obviously it doesn't count to my statistics because I use TNT dupers. I actually dug the edges myself, which you can see. That is the reason why I have mined 100,000 deeplit and 200,000 stone. That is from mining the edges. So yeah, I want to do it by hand. Also, because I feel like that's the most impressive, basically. If I just did it with TNT dupers, it wouldn't be that hard of a project. Okay, now we have a problem, because I've run out of shulker boxes. Let's bring these back with me. Then I think we'll have to go to the shulker farm. Also, I think I still have quite a few shulker boxes, just... Yeah, there's some here. I don't know where all the other ones are. Hello, advancement. Let's just bring a few of these. As many as I can carry. So I don't forget that they are here. That would be a little bit annoying. Nice. I also used up quite a lot of sand during my latest project for the axolotl build video, because I built a giant island in that. Also, I'm just thinking that I'm stuck. No, I'm just thinking that I might have a lot of shulker boxes laying over here actually, because I think I filled this up quite a lot. Let's see if all of these... How do I get to them? Yeah, I think all of these droppers are completely filled with shulker boxes. So that's like 20 droppers with 9 in each. So that's 200 shulker boxes right there. I think I need to get those. Because I don't really AFK at the creeper farm. That's my creeper farm storage, if you don't know. I don't really AFK at the creeper farm. So I think it would be better to just have the shulker boxes than just lay in there empty. Let's make a little new storage somewhere. Let's do right here. This is just gonna be sand storage. That's empty. That's also... Oops, not that one. Yep, Metamind, you're absolutely right. I need an automatic storage system. is the simple glass flowers resource pack. What does that one do? Ooh, there's more sand. I almost forgot about those. Honestly, one of the resource packs that I like the most, if I would have to use one, is Fwip's resource pack. Because it's just like adds some small changes to a few blocks, which I really like. Like making flowers different, wheat taller. Just a good pack for building. Let me show you a build I did on my me and my friend's server. This is basically what I want to do in the hardcore world, and let me know if you want to see something like this. It's not that finished, but this is a little medieval town that I'm making here, and I want to do something like this on the hello creeper on the hardcore world. Quite pleased with how this looks. That's all you get to see. Now I hope this won't lag. Nice. No stream lag today. It adds flowers and stones and other small things to grass. Yeah, that's like a resource pack that I could consider using. Just small tweaks and changes. Let's travel to the end. I don't think I've ever been to the end in a live stream. This might be the first time you guys get to see my end. I might be wrong about that though. You like the medieval city? It's a little bit of a mess. This is the remnants from my obsidian farm. Alright, ChessCube, I appreciate you tuning in. Probably won't be live for that much longer anyway. Have a good one. So over here. I think this way. Yeah, here is the Shulker farm. But for some reason, it's just gone really slow lately. I think there's been some changes to Shulkers recently. Because this farm used to produce me like a few stacks an hour. Like 5 stacks an hour. And now it's like 1 stack an hour. So let's just see if we can see what's going on here. I'm not sure what is going wrong with it. Because it still works, it's just incredibly slow. So I think I'd have to... At some point I'm gonna go there and AFK for 10 hours. To just get a huge amount of shulker shells. Let's see if I can get up to this chest. Yeah, nothing in here. Let's go back home. I really hate being in the end. It's one of my biggest fears in hardcore. Because imagine my game just lagged now. I'm not even gonna say it. I really don't like it. Like my game lagged and I just fell in the void. There's literally nothing I can do. Let me show you around here. This is my wither killer. I haven't used this in quite some time, but I might have to soon because I'm running out of beacons. So yeah, you spawn the wither inside the portal and that kills it. Let's go back home. I can't really do much more sand mining without shulker boxes. I know what to do, actually. I've got an idea for the rest of the stream. In the video that I just uploaded, as you might have seen, I lost all my stuff because of the crash. And I've got basically everything back, except for one thing. I still need a new bow. Let's get a bow, shall we? That's a good little, like, 15 minutes. Alright. See you in a minute. Metamine. Let's go to the Guardian farm. See if we can make ourselves a god bow. Actually, let me just bring some mending books. No, that's stupid. I won't need that for bow. I can't put mending on the bow if I want infinity, which I do want. Gonna take some with me though. Anyways, I need to have them at the Guardian farm. Let's go. I already have so much XP that I don't really need to do much, actually. I want flame and punch on my bow. Let's see, power. That one we'd need. That's good. Flame. These are so bad, these enchantments. Let's turn down the sound. Oh, hostile creatures is actually off. That's a problem. That's a weird sound without hostile creatures on. There we go, finally infinity. I might have a book for infinity actually. What do you need on a bow? You need that and then power 5. Is this the best bow you can get? I think so, right? I don't think there's anything missing from it. Well, that was easier than I expected. Let's repair these tools then. I should probably also get some more shovels if I want to mine 1,000,000 sand. I think more than 10 shovels would probably be a good idea. It's so weird without hostile sounds on. Meanwhile, let's just craft some blocks. Prismarine is one of my absolute favorite blocks to build with. As you could see in the latest video, I quite enjoy it. It's just such a pretty block that if you're doing something like ocean themed. Also, sea lanterns is one of my favorite lighting blocks in the game, definitely. I feel like when I open this, I should almost be able to open the barrel behind it. I know that I can't because of, well, hitboxes, but it feels like I should. There's like so much open space there. I love this farm so much. So fast. Can repair a tool in like half a minute. If you want to build an XP farm, I think Ian Exo4's Guardian farm is your go-to. Also, look at that. That's just satisfying. Welcome back, Metamine. We're just repairing these shovels to get them ready for some more mining. Also, I've destroyed so many shovels, I only have 8. I used to have 10 fully enchanted diamond shovels, now I have 8. And I've also made a bow. I think this is fully enchanted. I feel like there should be more, but I can't think of what it's missing. Like, it has power, it has infinity, it has flame, punch, unbreaking, and I don't need mending on it. Because I lost my bow back when my game crashed. So I needed to make a new one. Alright. That's all the tools repaired. Let's head back to base. I'm gonna need to go grab an arrow to actually use this bow. Just a single one. But I need one for infinity. Let's go get a single arrow. Alright, if you have infinity... Yeah, I can't put mending on it. I prefer infinity over mending. I don't use my bow that often. It has unbreaking 3, why is it using one every single time? That was just unlucky. Yeah, it was. That was weird. I don't use my bow that often, it's only like in certain situations. So I don't need mending on it because I'm not really afraid of it breaking. When it does break, I'll just make a new one. But I don't want to carry loads of arrows around with me. And have to think about that, so yeah, I just prefer to put infinity on it. Alright, I think I'm gonna do like 15 more minutes of streaming. And I think we're gonna have a little fun in those 15 minutes. I don't want to... Wow, my chair is loud. I don't think it makes sense to go back and mine sand, so I think we'll just do a little advancement. Little advancement fun. What can we do? I've done all in the normal one. Also in adventure, I've done all the biomes except one, and I have literally no idea which biome it is. Trade with a villager at build height. We could do that. Let's build a track to build height. I think I've been to a mushroom biome. Let me just check the map. Because there's one over here. So yeah, I think I would have to have been to it. Is there a biome that is mushroom beach? Something like that. Oh, there's a mansion. Let's put a villager in the sky. I'm gonna need some dirt. And we will need some rails. I don't think I'm gonna use powered rails for this. I think it's easier to just use loads of normal rails and then furnace minecart. Let's think. I have the villagers in here. The innards of my base back here. Let's just dig up from here. And now we go to the sky. Isn't this fun? Let's put a villager in the sky. Build limit is also so high these days. This is actually gonna take a while. I think it might be easier without Swift Sneak, to be honest. It's just my muscle memory of bridging. I really like Swift Sneak as an what's it called, enchantment, but the one thing that it's bad for is bridging. Like this. Hey Chesscube, welcome back. We're doing the Star Trader achievement, trying to put the villager at build height. The next level of side quest. If we just keep doing side quests like this, at some point we'll just have completed all the achievements. Chesscube, do you have any suggestions? I have explored every biome except one for the Adventure Time achievement. 52 out of 53. What biome could I possibly not have explored for the achievement? Man, the ground is disappearing. We're so high up. 15 blocks to go. I would also just like the silent armor trim. That's it. Build height. Let's just make a little platform here. I would like to get the armor trim just anyway because I want, like, it's the prettiest armor trim by far. But I'm just scared. I'm scared to go. I don't want to lose my hardcore world. Let's sleep. Like the beach mushroom. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, because... Wow, I took a lot of damage then. I think it's because I don't have my leggings on. Let's put that back on. That was actually quite a bit scary. If I look at the biome over here, I can't see any beach. It's just mushroom fields. And I think this is the only mushroom island that I found. No, there's one over here as well. Like, I can't see any beach. Might be... It's just weird because I've explored, like, I've literally explored so much terrain, as you can see. I feel like I should have gotten them all. There's just one strange, obscure little biome that I haven't found. And it's annoying because I have no idea which one it is. Let's test the new bow. Nice. Good bow. Okay, let's go get a trading station. Let's just make it... do you get a trade for emeralds for certain? Yeah, you do. Ice spike biome. That's actually a good call. It might be... Let's get that and some emeralds. And then furnace minecart. Do I have any furnaces? I do. Let's make a few minecarts. Put a furnace in one. Get some coal. The map is... Let me just find it. Xaero's. Xaero. I don't know how to say his name, but Xaero's world map. Such a good mod. Yeah, looking at this... Is that an ice spike? Okay, that's an ice spike. Good guess. I have found an ice spike though. I genuinely thought that was it for a moment. Let's get a villager. Whee! Let's zoom this. Go, go, go. It works. I hope you're not afraid of heights, Mr. Villager. This is so high up as well. It actually takes quite a bit of time. Alright. Then I suppose he's not actually at build height right now. I think we need to put him all the way up there, right? Can you even do that? Okay, does this count as build height? It does. That's the Star Trader achievement. Very nice. I don't need you anymore. Is there water down there? There's not. He doesn't survive this, should he? I can't do it, I can't do it. You get to live, my friend. You get to see another day. Let's remove this. This is quite unsightly to have. Actually, let me just see something. Render distance all the way up. Yeah, look at this view. Okay, not with clouds, because I'm above the clouds. I can see my axolotl build, I can see my tree farm, I can see my giant tree, I can see the bee farm, my base, the museum. I can see basically every build I've made from up here. But now I can hear my computer. So I'm going to turn that down. Oop. Almost missed the block. You can do a very tall building to see all of your builds. That might be fun to make like a giant watchtower in the middle. I feel right here, this isn't really the middle of my base, even though this is spawn. Right there about is spawn. I've made more builds this way. Maybe I should do like some builds here. Because really this lake or this ocean, that's the middle of my world, it feels. I have considered doing, when I build my giant storage system, to build it in the middle of that ocean. Because it feels like the middle of the world. Almost cleaned up. I can't be leaving. Yep, just go. We got it. Star Trader. Yeah, phone is at 1. Well, I'll probably, or I will be ending stream in just a few minutes as well, so it's good timing. Your phone just held out. Just until the end. Where did the villager go? He's there. I'll let him stay there. Alright, let's just deposit this. Boop, boop. And that. Alright. Ah, Chesscube, that's a shame. That's sad. School servers, I remember they used to be so much fun. Anyway, I've run out of time for today. This is gonna have to be a bit of a shorter stream, but better a little stream than no stream. So yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. It's always a pleasure. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.